No Other Choice might be the best film I've seen in recent memory. And as the Oscar season approaches, instead of screaming into the ether about the utter tragedy that this film did not receive any nominations, I instead thought I'd spend my time gushing over what made this movie so special to me. The film follows Mansu on his quest to regain employment in the paper industry after being laid off by some American capitalist bastards. It tackles themes of identity tied to one's job in capitalist society, where the confirmation to that identity drives Mansu to violence and to eliminate his competition. The film is packed with this dark and twisted social commentary that all comes to a head towards the middle of the film, in a scene so incredible it both had me laughing hysterically while also feeling this crushing sympathy towards the characters involved. Let me set the scene for you. It picks up as Mansu prepares to commit his first murder. He is by no means an evil person, and very clearly not cut out for the murdering business. By this point he has already failed once, being interrupted by a snake bite, and embarrassingly saved by his would-be victim's wife. But now he's back, this time committing himself to the task by wrapping cellophane around the gun in his hand to physically reinforce his commitment. As if he just makes it inconvenient enough to back out, he'll finally go through with it. His target, Bommo, is an unemployed drunkard who has just discovered that his wife is cheating on him. Completely devastated, he drowns himself in alcohol and music, never revealing that he knows to his wife. And this becomes central, because when Mansu then enters and threatens to kill him, Bommo naturally assumes that he is the one that his wife has been having an affair with. To ensure that no one will hear the gunshots, Mansu turns the music up to 11, placing the music dead center of the scene while keeping it entirely diegetic. The music that plays is called Red Pepper Dragonfly from the legendary South Korean singer Choi Yong-pil. When explaining the song choice, director Park Chan-wook says that it had to be an undeniably good song, but it also could not go well with the scene. It gives the scene this inherent irony given the absurd violence set to this very sentimental music. The lyrics of the song were originally based on a poem, based on a personal experience from its writer. In high school, he was dating a girl who had long since been separated from her mother. He went with her to the town of Busan, her mother's hometown, to look for her, only to find out that she had already passed away a year earlier. And after returning to his hometown in a state of emptiness and shock, he saw a pair of dragonflies mating. And it was in this state of mind that he wrote the poem. This tragic backstory makes the scene hit even harder, something I couldn't even fully comprehend until I looked up the translated lyrics. Despite me laughing during this scene, it is fully and utterly tragic. These characters aren't villains by any means. They're men who built their entire identity around employment, around usefulness. Because in a capitalist society, that is all they were ever told they could be. And once that is taken away, they don't know who they are anymore. And at the mercy of that reality, they find themselves reduced to the smallest essence of their being, longing for their mother's guidance. But in the absence of that guidance, Mansu reaches for the only thing he thinks would give him the power to control his reality: violence.
어린가 봐. 이씨, 나는 왜 자꾸만 아직은 어린가 봐. 그런가 봐. 엄마야, 나는 왜 자꾸만 슬퍼지지. 엄마야, 나는 왜 갑자기 울고 싶지. 별빛 물든 언덕에 뚫고 따라왔다가 아마 나는 아직은 어린가 봐. 그런가 봐. 엄마야, 나는 왜 자꾸만 기다리지. 엄마야, 나는 왜 갑자기 보고 싶지. 아마 나는 아직은 어린가 봐. 그런가 봐. 엄마야, 나는 왜 자꾸만 기다리지. 엄마야, 나는 왜 갑자기 보고 싶지.
Thank you so much for watching. A bit of a different setup for this video, but I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you want to, I have a few other videos you could check out if you like this one. Feel free to subscribe or check out my Patreon if you want to, and have a beautiful rest of your day.